I know it's been a little minute. Got a little chunkier. Funds got a little funkier. We got a lot of story time for y'all. But right now, just got my laptop back. We working. We working. We gotta work. And multitask. As the lady in the background
Lady.
is indicating,
Correct, lady.
you're not a lady?
I am a lady, but
Okay.
correct my title. Put some respect on my name.
The
I see
wife
it.
in the
There you
background.
go. Much better.
She sound bigger than she look.
I'm 6'2", 250. Stop
Sound bigger than
telling
she
people
look.
these things.
And that's what we just gonna say. We just gonna say she sound bigger than she looks. Oh, they trying to make me pay top dollar for a web hoster.
Let me tell you something. Be quiet
Froggy.
when this camera come off. You miss a tough guy on the camera, but when they come off, you know who the big boss is. This 6'2", 250 nigga right here.
Just so y'all know, she's not really 6'2", 250. So don't y'all think that. Yeah, she's not a big back.
Why you lying to these people? I am
She's not a
6'2",
big back.
250.
Nothing wrong with any female that's 6'2", 250. Hey, nothing wrong with it at all.
You just trying to say I ain't 6'2", 250. Then what am I?
But she ain't 6'2".
Yes, I am. 6'2", 250.
Right.
Right.
And today's news.
Boy, you just... Mm.
And today's news. Oh, she cracked open some wine.
No, I did not. Don't be telling these motherfucking people what I'm doing.
I ain't saying I'm drinking it.
You just said I cracked it open, which implies I'm drinking it.
They don't even know, like you said, they don't know who you is.
Exactly. But they do. Because I said put respect on my name.
So she incriminated herself and mad at me.
You incriminated me.
I ain't tell you say put respect on my name.
Put respect on my name. You don't call me no lady. I got a title.
Call you ma'am.
Madam. If anything. Madam Sugar Baby.
What? How are you a madam and sugar baby?
You're a sugar baby. I'm a madam.
So in today's news,
Mm-hmm.
today's news,
Leave me be.
your boy is going back to school. Oh yeah, I just want to let y'all know too. Don't forget, your boy is on Upward. I'm Task Rabbit. Damn, I have to remember Task Rabbit and Freelancer. I'm gonna leave that link to my profile down there. So fuck with your boy. I be on Upward. Yes, I do tech. Right now, I probably don't look like it, but yes, I do tech. And I don't think a black person that do tech should have a certain type of look, but some people do think that though. But we gonna change that stereotype. He say, "Do you have black girl magic?" No, my wife girl got black girl magic. I got black man strength. That's all I got. Oh, I appreciate it. These are Cartier glasses. These is a staple in Detroit. These like a hood trophy. Shout out to my wife. These like a hood trophy though. So I appreciate that. But and I just want and that's just getting back into that. Like y'all see the Cap Detroit Pistons, like I'm going back to where it all really started. I started off in tech. That was one of my first passions, love and what doing. Oh, you said I'm weird.
Yeah, your
You
mama.
funny as hell, bro. You look so nice. I appreciate that. But Preppy Q, you
Your
funny.
mama.
What
Your
she
mama.
said. But
You weird big back body built bitch.
wow, she went deep. But am I a pillar in my community? I would like to say, but I
This one.
think pillar is in the works because I don't want to just overhype or over speak for myself. I do try to do my part, but right now I'm trying to grow in that aspect. Each one teach one hand cleans the other. So as I continue to grow, I want to continue to inspire and teach others and be an example. And that's what I'm also trying to prove. That it ain't about how you look, ain't about where you start, ain't about what your journey is like. Like right now, you feel me? I'm 30. 30 plus. Well,
You know,
I'm
this whole time I thought you was on your laptop going live, not your phone.
oh no, yeah, I'm on my phone a lot, but I'm about 30 plus right now. I just enrolled back in school. I've been to school already. Played football, track, baseball. I did the whole college thing. I was like, yeah. Um, after my days was done, like I don't see no reason to want to try to pursue it. I don't see no reason to want to try to go further. So I was just like, I don't see myself ever trying to go back. So I end up finding myself like, man, it's like I got boys, I got kids, I got a whole family. I wanna you know, keep achieving, you feel me? And I wanna set the bar higher. I kinda set the bar kinda low for myself because I didn't realize that in this day and age, you feel me, times has changed, times has grown. You can't just get by off of just skill. So I was skilled at what I did because I've been doing it for so long. I just knew what to do. Like even when it came to working on houses, anything like that, I was skilled at it because my pops did that. That's what we did during the summertime. Sometimes, whenever he needed a helping hand, or I want this or I want that, hey, I gotta go work, and then I go put in some work and learn a craft at the same time and make me some money. And it was good because it was in a house. But then at the same time, I mean, I was gaining the knowledge, but I never took the actual test or anything like that. You feel me? So I never got my certification in carpentry. I never got my certification in plumbing. I never got my certification in HVAC. I never got that certification. So I was like, man, that was always holding me back. Even with job opportunities, because I'm like, man, if it slow down for me, I can go work for a company or something. And they'd be like, all right, well, you HVAC certified? No, but do you know what you're doing? All right, well, we're going to start you out at this, and we're going to let you gain your earn, well, gain your wages by experience. So as we see that you can do this and what you can do, we will give you a pay raise by that. Like that's how you'll be evaluated. Versus if I would have came in with already my certification, I would have started out at getting paid this much and then some. But I didn't do it. You feel me? I chose the harder route. Um, which I didn't really think about it was a harder route because I was still, I mean, you're still getting paid at the end of the day. You're still doing a skill set, still doing a craft. But I started bouncing around just from job to job doing certain shit. I'm like, damn, I can't really find something that's really for me. The most stable thing that I really had going for me that I was really doing that I was passionate about that I didn't mind waking up and going to go do was when I was doing IT. I love working on houses and shit like that, but the housing market is sometimes up and it's down periods, and it's always good to have more than one thing going on. But I wasn't certified in either one of these. I mean, I went to school for business and communications, but far as like me getting I had a few certifications in computer coding. I had a few certifications in computer coding. Now is more languages out, and there's things out there that you need to learn, especially with AI, that if you're not certified in those, them certifications became obsolete. Nobody cares about if you know HTML. You feel me? Nobody really cares about that. A lot of stuff is coming down to Python, it's A+, and all this other type of languages that they got out there, and also these different type of certifications, because now they want you to know cybersecurity has its own certification, own sector. You feel me? Back then it was just like if you knew, like, if you knew IT, you was pretty much straight. But now it's like you can get so many different IT certifications. IT is now more of a broad category. IT breaks down into cyber, data analysts. It could go into many different things, which is pretty cool. That's why I'm like, damn man, let me go back. Let me go back to school. And right now in Detroit, man, they're giving out money. Basically, they're allowing you to go to school for free. If you want to go to community college or do anything like that, you can go for free. And if you want to go get a certification, you can get that shit for free. So it's like shit. That's the first thing I want to look at. All right, I'm about to enroll in the certification, and while I get my certification, I'm gonna go back to school. And since I already went to school, I got transferable credits. So the only thing I gotta do is take core classes that pertains to the degree, which means I'll be out there in a jiffy if I don't bullshit. You feel me? If I don't bullshit. And since this is my second go around, I ain't got time to bullshit. Like I said, I'm already in my 30s. Everything that niggas be trying to do in college, I already did it. So now I'm here about straight business. I'm either trying to network or I'm trying to figure out a pathway in my career or I'm just trying to educate myself. All the other shit, I mean, neither here nor there. Like I don't need no superficial friends that hey, that ain't the relationship ain't gonna go nowhere. I'm trying to network. Let me get to know my professor. Hey man, what do you do outside of this? How long you been doing this? He might know somebody to know somebody. Cause once I get that degree, I want it. I want a job right out the door, even if it's 1099. I mean 1099 contract would be good. You feel me? Or working for somebody, you know? Cause with the degree and backfield I'm going in, I have time and opportunity to work on other things and also be able to build other things. You feel me? But it's first you got to start with something. You feel me? And I was always one of them dudes. Like I said, I used to always do a lot, and I was good at everything. But I ain't really have my master in one thing though. You know. So now I'm on that, and I'm choosing something that makes me. I mean, they always say do something that you would do for free. Like right now, I'm talking to y'all. I'm doing this shit for free. Like do something that you would do for free. But I wasn't as inspired to talk to y'all when I wasn't doing shit. Like, I'm gonna just be real. The new inspiration was like shit. I then gotta do something, but I gotta do something that's me. Like not what I've been used to doing. Like say like working on houses. I like doing it. I like doing it. Don't get me wrong. But was that my first passion? No. And like I say, everything is happening for a reason. Like I got a pathway and a plan. This shit can always switch up because life changes. Shit happens in life. You got to be able to adapt and adjust. But for right now, man, I'm gonna get this IT certification out the way. I'm gonna get this computer science degree out the way, and then I'm gonna get my electrical certification out the way, and then either get my HVAC or get my what you call it engineering out the way. Man, with that I can build whatever I want. And since we talking about building sustainability, I want to be a black farmer. Man, all of them gonna go hand in hand. Cause we in the urban city, and that's how I looked at it. We in the urban city. Everybody know cannabis is legal and all that type of stuff. So you got grow like legal. We talking about legal. Grow warehouses in Michigan, which is legal. They got grow facilities for produce for all things now. And it created a whole new industry, which all three of those tie in. Everybody need IT support nowadays. Everybody also needs electricians, and everybody also needs either, well, if you got a business in Detroit, HVAC, and all these tie into each other because you gotta learn one or the other. So I'm just going with the IT because that's more in my lane. That's something that I feel comfortable doing. I already got like knowledge on. I'm talking about like knowledge more so I know the language and also I'm educated on it versus just something that's gonna hit me with a more of a learning curve. And it's something I'll be passionate about. Like I say, I do it for free. It's like you don't understand how many websites I done built in a day or a week and ain't really do nothing with it. It was just the excitement of building a website. And it took me a minute to actually realize that, like, damn, I actually do fuck with this shit. It was just something that I always had. It wasn't until I did not have my laptop. When I lost my laptop, I feel like I ain't lose it, but when I ain't have my laptop, dog, I started going through withdrawals.
Good morning.
I'm like, there's not enough to do without it. And
Give me a kiss.
and it's always something to
Good
do.
morning.
Son is up. And that boy is active.
Give me a kiss.
That boy is active. So yeah, man, that's when I had to realize what my passion was. And realize what I do that. Like, I like to build. Man, I like to work with my hands and typing and shit like that has you working with your hands and shit. One of the great things about being back home in Detroit too is shit, we one of the blackest cities in the world. Well, I didn't say the world because you got cities in Africa. Because I can't say the world, but in the United States, man, we blackest city in the United States. So I see in the comments people were saying like, man, how I look, I had them glasses and all that other type of stuff, and I appreciate that. And I just want to show that like, hey, man, I'm from Detroit, I'm from the East Side, but and I'm most definitely educated, and I'm gonna show you that I'm skilled in my craft. Don't get it twisted. Yes, we like nice things, and yes, we like to wear nice things, and I always like to represent my city in some type of form and fashion. So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. But it's like not just really understanding who you is and really just identifying with that. And don't don't think that I just wear beaters all day every day. Nah. I still wear my button ups. I like getting into my linen breezy era because I sweat a lot. And I'm getting into that, man. More by force, not by choice. But it's a clean swag though. As y'all know, in Detroit it get hot like it's 94 today. Somebody say learn COBOL. I'm not really too educated on that. What's COBOL? I probably got to look that up to get a real understanding on that. And I appreciate whoever H is. You feel me for reaching back in the comments. If you're doing good work, you can make crazy money doing house framing on your own, of course. No, that's cool, yeah. But one of the things also too I learned about being working in the housing industry too, it takes money to make money. So even when you go in and doing it, especially if you're doing it for yourself, you have to be very, very, very strategic, but also an expert in what you do, so you can know how to save money and cut costs without, compromising the structure of your work or the. That's my dog. He in the cage. Don't don't feel bad. He's in the cage. He ate up some bad stuff. He wasn't supposed to eat. He had to go sit in the cage. But that's the one thing about working in our housing. You have to be very, very, very attention to detail. Have to have an understanding where every dollar is going. The better the tools, the easier the job. But the better the tools, the more expensive it is. And sometimes everybody's not in a position to make that investment. So sometimes, and if you're not good with time management too, it also it's a lot that comes with being an entrepreneur on your own, of course, and working in that market. You have to be very good with your money, very good with your time, and also great at what you do. And people skills is always a good one too, because you will lose a lot of workers. You will need a lot of helping hands. Some projects you might need five, some projects you might not. But it's always being able to be good in communicate, in communication and shit like that.